Good morning, everyone. My name's Joey. Josie, she's over in the barn this morning. Happy Easter weekend. I know when you watch this, it's not going to be Easter, it'll be over, but today's Saturday for us, and we got Easter egg hunts a little bit later, right after lunch. Actually, we'll have to leave right after lunch at church. So we got that going on today. So we got another one tomorrow, a family Easter egg hunt thing. So kind of a busy weekend. Ain't gonna get a lot done. But this morning, I've noticed one of the hens has been, I don't know if it's the rooster being over aggressive or if the other hens are picking on her. But she was actually huddled in a corner this morning with her head stuck in a crack. I thought it was dead for a minute. She was super stiff. But she is all tore up this morning. So we brought her up here. Don't see in there or not. She was pretty tore up. But once I got her up here and put her in here, she's been kind of active. I'm just going to leave her in there for a day or two, I guess. And then might put her over here in this other chicken coop I got up here over here where Bella's at. And, not sure exactly what's going on with her. But I've noticed the last couple of weeks, it seemed like her feathers was really bad shape. And this morning she was messed up, had some skint places on her pretty bad. We got some baby chicks started hatching yesterday. These two are from the last batch I had 3 that hatched out of that last batch. So far out of this batch, I've had 7. I got 10 eggs in there, and we've got 7 of them hatched. There's got a couple like yellow colored ones in there. I don't know where they come from. But they all seem to be doing good. I got 6 of the little ones in there right now. There's one of them still in the incubator. I was just hatched this morning, I think. So there's 3 eggs left in there. The thing I've noticed with my incubators, this is four batches I think I've done now. I got one chicken that lays blue eggs, and then all the rest of the chickens are brown eggs. Those blue eggs hatch first every time. Not sure why, but they hatch first every time. Out of the group I got right now, I had 5 blue eggs in there, 5 brown eggs. All 5 brown eggs is hatched and 2 of the brown eggs, but it wound up, it was 4 blue ones first, then 1 brown one, then another blue one, and this morning was another brown one. So it's the 5 blue ones all hatched and 2 of the brown ones so far. I don't know if the other 3, I don't candle them or nothing. I just put them in there until they all hatch, and a couple of days go by and the other ones don't hatch, I toss them. So I'll wait probably till one hatched this morning. I'll probably wait not tomorrow, but maybe the next day. If no more of those hatch, I'll toss them out. I got another incubator going right now. It's got 10 eggs in it. I can't remember. I think it only has 2 blue eggs in it. So I don't know if some of the brown eggs are not getting fertilized. Those little incubators, I mean, to be a little cheap incubators, they seem to be doing good. I have noticed the side the furthest away from where the little motor, the heater and stuff's at, the side the furthest away from it is the side that hatches first on them. So I was thinking the next time I put eggs in that one, I might put the brown eggs furthest away from it and the blue eggs closer to it, and see if that adjusts it anyway, because the eggs are hatching like 3 days apart. So I might switch it around a little bit and see if that changes anything. I don't know if it does or not. But let's show you guys what we got going on, what we've been doing. Been working on it for the last few days. I've not filmed any of it. But we got this other lot over here fenced off, but there is no shed over there. So the last couple of days, we've been working on putting a shed over here. It's 12 foot by 16, a little bit less than 12 foot, and I'm glad I'd screwed up. I put my 2 posts down the hill first, and then when I went to put my 12-foot boards in, I actually hit my fence, so I had to cut it back to 11 foot 8. I probably could have went a little shorter, because my metal that I have this metal that's laying right up here, a stack of metal up here, is 13'3". With that pitch on that roof, this is what I wound up with my rafters. I have no overhang hardly at all on either side. You can see there's my bird mouth. I was just going to show y'all that on this real quick. Now I've done a lot of framing in my life, and I've run my own crews. When I say I've always been, but I've mostly done the biggest majority of the cutting for every crew I've ever been on. With a small building like this, the easiest way to get your bird mouth cuts is I put me a screw up here, the same thing down here, set my board on there, and just marked out my bird mouth. That is the easiest way to do it. I've watched people frame little sheds and different things. You can just set your boards on top of it. I mean, it does work somewhat, but a bird mouth is so much better. It holds it in there. If you don't know what a bird mouth is, I'll show you here. Oh, I got to shut this gate. I got in the habit where I was just pulling that gate shut. Well, Francine got out on me the other day. Our strawberries was looking great. They had come, I mean, this whole thing was green with blooms all over it. Francine got out, jumped up in here, son, and went to town. Josie hadn't seen her. She probably got everything. There's still a few left in there, but man, she about cleaned it out. But this is your bird mouth. What this do, this is the bottom here. This is set on that bottom board. This up here is the top one. And it'll sit up here on this top board. But it'll pretty much lock them in place. Now, what I've seen everybody else doing is just measuring. You know, once they get this, they'll try to measure everything. That, you don't want to do it that way. Best way to do this, you know, there's only 9 boards on this. It's not, 9 rafters. The easiest way to get this, because you want these all the same. Oh, it's kind of hard. Let me put this up here. I don't know if y'all can hear me because of the wind either. Honey, it's not time yet. Somebody's really excited. There's Easter egg hunt today. But one thing you want to do is you want to look at all these boards and make sure, all boards will have a crown in it. I mean, it'll have like a rocker. Just about every board's gonna have it. But you want that to always be up. You can slide your boards on here and get them lined up. You want your 2 ends lined up more than anything here. So line them up, get them flush with the other one. Then you can take and just mark that.
Can I help you mark?
You gonna help me mark? Alright, hang on, I'll let you mark this one right over here on the end. Alright, mark right down that one. Right up against it and mark down it. Be easy, don't gotta push real hard on the pencils. One more time. Oh, wait. There you go. Alright, let me move my board over to the next one. Wait, I'm not ready yet. Here you go, all the board fixed.
All the board fixed. What are we doing here?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, no.
Wait a minute. You're impatient. Alright, now mark down this. Alright, let me see it real quick on this. This in.
Okay, let me hold first.
Let me get this part right here. Right down that one. Good job.
No.
That's all of them. That's all we got ready right now. Right. And you always want to use the same board every time. This is the first board to cut, first board to mark. You want to use it every time to mark with. So we'll lay it right here. Don't break my lead, my pencil. All right, we'll saw these boards here real quick. Now we're gonna go over. I've gonna put these on 2-foot centers. I'm gonna put these on 2-foot centers right now because I'm in a time crunch. I'm just gonna mark the bottom row. Make it a little bit more difficult to get the top one because the boards will be on there, but they'll be all right. What?
You're building the wheel?
Yeah, we're starting to, yeah.
I
Leave my stuff alone, you knucklehead. That's on about it's in between a 312 and a 412. What that means, for every 12 foot of run you got, it goes up 3.5 foot. So that's almost 12 foot. So it's about 3.5 foot taller on the top end is the bottom end. But see down through there, some of that bow's probably in that board there. But not much of overhang, but it'll work. One more thing before I go on this video. Something I see people do all the time. Y'all notice I measured from here, pulled all the way across, marking every 2 foot. If you pull here to here and mark it, put that board on, and then go from here to here and mark it, and then stop and hook them to this board and go from there to there. If you wind up, you're getting off you don't even have to get off that much. If you get off an 1/8 inch on each board, you know, this run probably wouldn't add up to that much. There's 9 boards, so you'd wind up off 1 inch when you got to the end, if you was off just 1/8 inch each time. So it's good to pull one end all the way to the other and then go through there and mark every one of them, instead of marking one, putting the board, hooking on that board, marking another one. You wind up, you'll get off. Happens to, I've seen some really good builders mess up stuff just because they're doing something like that. Really good builders won't do it that way, put it that way. But we're gonna, it's got time that we're gonna have to go get ready and leave. So I just wanted to show you guys what we was doing on our little building. We get back this evening. I got to finish screwing that off, get up here and mark this. My lathing boards, they're in the barn. I already had them. They're used boards that's left over from the barn I tore down when I built this barn. I still got them in there, so we'll put them on there. And I got my metal over there, but we'll video that. We'll video that on a different video. My boxing is some old, rough boxing lumber. It's laying over here that I've got. A lot of it come from up the neighbors. I don't know if there's enough to do that whole thing, but that's what we're going to use for boxing. Instead of going out and buying it, I think I priced the boxing to go around that. Just go around this 12 by 16 was about $500. So right now I got about $350 in this lumber and $20, not even $20, yeah, about $20 in screws, which I'll have some left over. Huh? Yeah, we're done for right now. But if I can get by with that's all I got in that, because I got the metal, and I got most of the boxing boards and stuff. Yeah, nice little goat shed. I want to get it to where I can put the milking stand in there, and that way I can start trying to milk them. I guess I'll wrap it up for this video. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one.